What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it with more Run 8, and we're back on the West Coast once again. We're in Mojave proper. And what we're going to be doing is running this BNSF bare table train wide open across the BNSF Mojave subdivision, heading towards Barstow. I don't know if we'll go all the way to Barstow, but we're definitely going to do some 70-mile-an-hour running today. This train is a little rocket, so I'm looking forward to it. We've got a UP train coming up from Palmdale we got to meet, and as soon as he gets by, then we'll be on our way. All right, this is pretty sweet. We can see our UP train way off in the distance towards Ansel. Like, that's down around Ansel there, isn't it? He's way out there, but this is going to be the, I think it's the West Colton to Roseville UP train. So he's going to scoot by us, and then we'll be on our way. Looks like we got some local power sitting on some kind of spur over there. As I mentioned in the last video, I haven't been on the West Coast in ages, like literally in years. So this is going to be kind of by the seat of my pants. You know, I remember it a little bit. I remember some things about it, but you know, we'll make it. We'll get there in one piece. Let's let this guy get up here. I just wanted you guys to take a peek at that. That's really cool how you can see him way off in the distance like that. I want to say this crossover is like, what, 15 mile an hour or something like that. It's pretty slow, actually. I want to say the BNSF cross, yeah, this is the BNSF crossover here is 15, and then the crossover to get into the yard from the BNSF is 10. And I'm not sure what the UP switch is down there. Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, it's been so long, guys. It really just has. It's been ages. We'll take a look at our power here. We got the big -9 in the lead. And then we got us in NS units. Second out. Got two big jacks on the head end. How many of you guys ever heard locomotives referred to as that? That was something that a lot of the old timers I work with, they call them jacks. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know if that was just a local thing to us, or if that's common across other areas in railroading or what. But yeah, they call them big jacks. Got two big jacks on the head end. We also called dynamiters snapshots. Like, I don't ever remember hearing them called a dynamiter. It was always a snapshot. But like, I haven't found any other railroader that uses the term snapshot. Like, I kind of wonder if that was only to us. You know, which could very well be. You know, it depends on like how much was a holdover from your predecessor railroad, right? Like, how far back do you have to go for that term to originate? It's kind of fascinating how terms can start like that. But man, yeah, you see him coming over the hill behind. That is so cool. There's something really cool about desert railroading, to be able to see a train just blasting across the desert like that. He may not be blasting, he may be poking along, but either way, it's pretty cool. Hopefully he'll get up here sometime today. It seems like he's poking along, maybe. So he'll pick up the grade. If you're not familiar with Mojave, there's kind of a little bowl. Oh, we got another train behind us. That's cool. Someone else is behind us. We got a little bowl right here, and then the big 2% grade starts right down there. You can kind of see it way off in the distance there. And I think it climbs 2% all the way to Cameron, right? And then Cameron, it kind of slacks off a little bit towards Monolith and that way, and then until you hit the crest at Summit. All right, let's let this guy get by. There he is, West Colton, Roseville. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Mojave is such a cool railroad town. It really just is. It's like the epitome of desert railroading. I love Mojave. I really just do. I love Mojave. Mojave is just a really interesting town. And remember, only you can prevent wildfires from Smokey Bear. Who remembers that? I remember watching that, watching Saturday morning cartoons, watching Bugs Bunny in the morning, seeing those commercials. Oh, that's a neat scene right there. He's moving along pretty good clip. Yeah, he's moving along pretty good. He's going to hit that 2% down there, and It's going to be some tough running up to Cameron, but he's doing pretty good so far going down that little bowl there. Oh, he's got mid-train helpers too. Sweet. That's cool. I didn't even realize that. This is kind of this is a save session that I started. I modified it a little bit. I took a few trains out and I added mine in, but otherwise it's kind of it's pretty much untouched. All right, here comes the bottom. Then it's going to be time for us. Nice. All right, train looks good there, UP. Whoever you are. Like I said, I think that's a West Colton, Roseville. All right, we should be getting a light, but you know what? We need to hop up in the cab, and we need to let the dispatcher know that we're even here, because I don't think he knows. Channel 14. There we go. And let's see, what do we need to do to tone him up? I can't remember. It's going to be star 54. Okay. UTMF. Let's get auto dialed up here. Let's go ahead and get our train set up. Let's go full independent. Reverser forward. Request signal. Yes, auto. We need... Oh, man. We pulled up a little close on this one. It's a little bit tight. It's a little close. I should have spawned it in a little further back. There we go. I don't know what kind of light that is for the BNSF, but it would be a medium clear for CSX. But you know what? We'll take it. It's not red. Go ahead and ease off the Indy. And we'll blast off. There we go. All right, guys. All right, so like I said, I think this is a 15. I think this is a 15 right here. Man, we're getting pushed like crazy. We're going to need... maybe that isn't a bowl back there. Maybe it's just a trick. Maybe it's all downhill. It looks like a bowl. You're a little dynamic here. And let's get this window open too. All right, got that. And our headlight's on bright, right? I think it is. Maybe it's not. Now it is. Yeah, we're getting pushed down that hill big time. Okay, yeah, looking at it from the south end, it looks like a bowl, like it kind of goes down and then back up, but I guess not. Because I don't think we're long enough to be hanging out on that 2% back there. We shouldn't be. All right, let's count this off. And we're going to have to pull up this because I have no clue what the speed limits are through here. I want to say it's like 15 and then 40 and then it goes up to 70 around the next curve. Maybe something like that. Like I said, this is going to be by the seat of our pants, guys. Nothing like some seat of your pants railroading, right? It's like, we need a pilot. Well, you can't have one. You just have to go with it, right? You just have to go. You can't have a pilot. Yeah, she's still wanting to speed up on us a little bit coming out of there. Kind of surprising. I've had some surprises running on the West Coast. Like, it's not doing what I thought it would coming off that hill there. I kind of expected to pull out of there. And we're not. We're having to ride the dynamics out. And we are 62.94 on length. We're the North Bay LAC. And we're 4.3 HPT. 2,113 tons. 84 empties. Nice. Well, that a little bit more. Yeah, bear tables are super cool. I see them out here on the Transcon from time to time around Amarillo. See them a lot. Running both directions, surprisingly. Sometimes they're going east, sometimes they're going west. You just repositioning all that intermodal equipment. Sometimes they store that stuff around here a lot too. In some of the old sidings, you see a lot of well cars and stuff like that stored. All right, as soon as we get out of here, we'll be able to open it up and really go. That's a pretty mountain over there. That mountain's got a name. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but I know there's a certain name for that mountain over there. Oh, we got a flash in yellow. Nice. Okay. We may not be able to open it up, guys. We may just have to kind of cruise along here a little bit. The rest of our train following along behind us. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I haven't run I don't know if I've ever run a bare table train, honestly. I know I never had one in real life. Like, we didn't see those where I worked. Those weren't a thing. All right, surely we're going to be good for dynamics, right? All right, so we're 4,000 feet. We're fixing to count this off again, so we'll need 2,200 feet in, roughly, we'll be able... Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Recount it here. Flashing yellow, so I'm assuming we're going to have a meet up here. It looks to be. Yeah, it's still pushing us like crazy out of there. That just really kind of surprises me. Like I said, looking at it, it looks completely different. Yeah, I was really just expecting to pull out of there. All right, we got a flashing yellow, and then it looks like we've got an approach way on up there. That's another cool aspect of desert railroading, is to be able to see like signal after signal just running along 70 mile an hour, kicking up the dust. Never got to run 70. I wish I had it. I got to do 60 a few times. 60 seemed fast enough for me, but 70, man. All right, we're about to be out of that 15, so we'll be able to pull on them here. What is the grade through here? What is the grade? Oh, it's downhill. It's like almost a 1% down. Okay. Okay, see, that goes with knowing your territory. If I'd known my territory, I would have known that it would have been downhill out of there anyway. But I really, like I said, I was totally expecting to have to pull out of that. Like, pull out of that bowl towards the north end of Mojave Yard, and then it was a little uphill after on the BNSF side. But I was completely wrong on that because I don't know the territory. I was just kind of guessing, but that's all right. All right, so we had a flashing yellow. It's going to be an approach medium. I really need to pull up their signal list. Like, I don't have a clue. I don't even know what they consider like medium speed. It looks like an approach down here, just like a straight up approach. Oh, this train is going to be so fun. This is going to be a little rocket, big time. Yeah, we got a straight up approach. So we're going to be meeting someone. BNSF detector milepost 813.0. There you go, BNSF DD. I recognize that voice. I totally know that voice. I know that voice. All right, out of the power. And we'll kill our counter. So we could do 70 now, but Auto isn't going to let us do that. We're going to be meeting someone. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat and see who it is. I want it to be a surprise for us. So we're just going to ease down there, and I guess we'll find out. Man, that's pretty. Yeah, we'll just kind of coast along. Yeah, we do have approach. Yeah, we got a straight up approach, so we're going to be stopping on the other end of whatever siding this is. I don't know. I don't know the order of them. I know the sidings out there. What? There's Edwards, there's Silt, there's Sanborn, there's Bissell. I don't remember the order of them. Really should pull up the map. The map might be nice. The depot map might be nice to have right now, actually. We may do that on the other screen. We'll get up here to the other end, we'll stop, and I'll pull up a map. That way we won't be so blind. Would be really nice is if the maps had the signal at like this, the signal rules on it as well too. That way you can just pull it up and have everything there in one spot. Yeah, I don't even know how long this siding is. I think they're about 7,000 or 8,000 feet.
813.0. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 348. Train speed 45. MPH. Ambient temperature 27 degrees. Out.
What is our engine 4803? All right, BNSF 4803's got approach wherever we're at. I don't know. There, we'll start reducing speed. At least we're going to hold the main. Hopefully, we won't have to wait too terribly long. I really want to be able to open this thing up. I want to say one of these sidings going the other direction, you kind of drop down into it pretty good. It's like, it's vaguely familiar to me. Like, I vaguely remember it, but... All right, there's our stop. I don't know, would this train, I guess this would be considered a southbound. I'm not really sure how BNSF does that. No, this is such an easy train to run. She's so responsive, man. She just gets up and goes. She stops on a dime. A bear table is a good one to kind of get some practice on, I think. You focus more on the territory and less on like what your train is currently doing, if that makes sense. You know, it's like you know, when you're running a really long heavy train, you're having to kind of think about, well, what's the bottom doing? Is the bottom going downhill? Is it going uphill? You know, is it running in on us? Is it stretching out? You know, like, you have to think of a lot of things. This one, you don't really have to think about that as much. All right, we'll get stopped up here. We'll hang tight. I'll pull up the map from the depot, and then we'll know exactly what we're doing. All right, let's come out of dynamics. And start getting some independent. All right, there we go. Take her out of dynamics. We'll hold tight here for a second, and we'll see who we're going to meet, and I'll pull that map up real fast. All right, nice little view of our power there. I got our map up. We're sitting at Sanborn. Sanborn, I think I totally forgot about that one. So Sanborn, yeah, 7,100 feet. Then it's going to be Bissell, Edwards, Silt, Boron, Jim Gray. That's right, Jim Gray, Hinckley, and then Barstow. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to meet someone here. We're holding the main, but I have no clue who it is or how long we're going to be here. Hopefully not too terribly long, because this is like the very anticlimactic high-speed desert running where you're just sitting and waiting. But that's the story of railroading, right? It's hurry up and wait. Like, they run you 70 mile an hour to a siding, and then they have you sit there for 3 hours waiting on someone, I could imagine. All right, we'll catch up in a little bit. All right, well, there's our train dropping down around the curve. He's looks like some kind of slop freight or something, right? No, it's not. It's a unit. It's some kind of a unit train. It's a tank train. Yeah, I have no clue, guys. I don't know what this is. We'll look in a second. We'll see who it is, but... yeah, let's see what it says. Geherwat. Nice. Geherwat. I have no clue who that is. I guess he's going to, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Watson maybe is where he's going? I don't know. You guys leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Man, he's pulling in the siding like a scalded dog, that's for sure. Yeah, the Geherwat. I like making words out of them, Geherwat. Yeah, here's our first set of DPU. Nice. Yeah, he's definitely loaded. Pretty good sized train. Yeah, really, I'm honestly kind of surprised he didn't put us into siding for this and just let him roll right on by, but... switch speeds going into the sidings is another thing I don't have a clue about. Like, he's doing probably, what, 40 maybe? Maybe it's 40 through the switches. I really need to go back and research all this stuff, because it's been ages. I used to know all this years ago, but I don't anymore. There we go. There's his bottom. Tank train looks good. Marker's working. Over. All right, let's hop back in. Let's get ready to blast off. Hopefully, I hope we can go. We better go. Come on. There we go. Nice. We got it. It's really cool how that went from like an approach medium to a clear. There, we got our bottom moving. Next siding is going to be, we're at Sanborn, so it'll be Bissell. Then Edwards. Side, okay, it tells you the siding speeds. That's good. On the map, it tells you a 40-mile-an-hour siding, so I guess it's 40-mile-an-hour switch. All right, let's blast off. It's an empty bare table train. We can kind of yank on this thing a little bit. It's not like we're going to hurt anything. We're not going to damage any cargo. I'd be surprised if we even got a knuckle on this thing, but... There we go. Blasting off out of Sanborn, heading to Bissell. There's more trains out there to meet. I know that. I know there's more out here. Track speed 70, so we're good for 70. Now we can finally get to do some of that high-speed desert running. And this brings back memories for sure. I remember doing an operating session way back in the day when all there was the Tehachapi route, right? There was only the Mojave subs. And I was running some kind of little piggyback intermodal train southbound. It was a BNSF train. I do remember that. And that train ran like no tomorrow in that session. Like I hardly stopped. I went in the hole a few times, but like straight up the mountain and over. I think I went in the hole maybe once here. Yeah, it was hauling booty the whole time. Seriously, the whole time we were hauling booty like no tomorrow. And it seemed like the hours that I spent doing that just flew by. Like it was so busy. There were so many trains, but they were like all going in the hole to meet. Like everything just worked out perfect. All right, there we go. We're seeing 60. Yeah, this thing's going to do 70 and then some. Looks like some kind of advanced approach. Are you kidding me? Why are y'all killing my speed? Like, we want to do 70. Y'all just bound and determined not to let Spur do 70. You know what? We're going to hit 70 before we... Hopefully by the time we get to that signal there. Oh, come on, do it. Well, we're 65. This is going to be a... What is this signal? Approach medium. What's the difference between that and the flashing? 68. Come on, just a little bit more. Come on, we need to do 70. 69. Come on, you can do it. 70, there you go. All right. We did it. We hit 70. We did it. Oh, yeah, we running. We running now, guys. We running. Come out the power. I do it nice and easy. We're going to be going uphill here. All right, next signal, 1.7 miles. Reduction to 40 and 1.7 miles. So it looks like we're going in the hole again for someone. All right, keep slowing her up. Going to dynamics. Man, Man, that signal's coming up quick, right? All right, we should be good right here. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. She does. She takes off and stops on a dime. That's crazy. Bear tables are fun. If you haven't run a bear table in Run 8, you need to do this. This is a train for you, I'm telling you. It's really a good one to just run and kind of get some experience running and not have to focus so much on your train. Some trains will work you to death, right? Like they really just will. You have to kind of be easy with them and make sure you don't, you know, get a knuckle or anything like that. All right, we're going in the hole. We're going in at Bissell. This is going to be 79.88. It's definitely not a PSR siding, right? It's not a PSR siding. PSR sidings need to be like 10 to 15,000 feet long, right? Or probably 20, seriously. All right, we'll start counting it off. All right, so who are we meeting again? I really, like I said, I don't know. I know there's trains out there, but I didn't really study it too closely as far as who was ahead. I just basically set my stuff up and that was it. And we got one behind us. We got a slot freight behind us. I do know that. He's Barstow bound. Good thing we didn't run behind that guy. That would have sucked. We would have been running on yellows the whole way. Sometimes it's fun to do that, to run on approaches. Like it's in a game, you know, in a game definitely. It gives you a lot of work, but all right, well, here's our train. This is a good meet. Nice rolling meet. You can't beat that. All right, who's this going to be? Willow Springs, LAC. That's hotter than hot. That's for sure. Holy cow, that's a hot one right there. That's a hot one, guys. That's one of those get you fired trains if you delay it too much. I don't think they mess around with Willow Springs trains. Nice. That reminds me, adds a lot of like 121. That was a hot one. All right, well, hopefully if we time this out right, we won't even have to stop. It'll just be an in and out. Yeah, our signal's going to be coming around here in a second. We'll be close to getting in and clear, a couple hundred more feet. Man, they got a lot of FedEx traffic on that train. Yeah, all right, there we go. We're in the clear. I don't see a lot of FedEx, though, on the BNSF trains out here. It's usually UPS, those plain white containers. All right, well, if we could see our light anytime now, that would be greatly appreciated. I bet that poor slot freight that was behind us, I bet he's still sitting in Mojave. I don't know. They may have brought him out to Sanborn. He may have gone in Sanborn behind us to meet these guys. .4803, proceed on signal indication. Why are you... Okay, all right, yeah. All right, we'll do that. All right, there we go. Got it clear. Oh, he's got a DPU on the bottom. Nice. An ace. I'll be the first to tell you guys, I'm not really up on like modern day railroading that much, but it seems like the aces never really caught on, did they? Like they just never really, I don't know why. I don't really know much about them, but it just seems like they just never really caught on. All right, let's blast off 40 out of the siding. Got to clear. I don't know, guys. He keeps going the way it is. We may wind up going all the way to Barstow if it keeps you busy. A little bit of a climb out of there, right? Seems like it. Let's see if we can check out our next signal up there. Yeah, we got it clear. Sweet. Maybe we can do some more 70-mile-an-hour running. I want to put someone in the hole for us. We are a bare table, though, so it's not like we're a hot train, right? Yeah, we're probably lower on the totem pole as far as priority, I would imagine. There, come out, throttle just tad. That's pretty good downhill right here. Wow. About to grab some dynamics. Not much, just light. This one would be a good one to take up the mountain, right? Up Tehachapi. This would be a really good one. This would be able to walk up that mountain. I bet crews love getting this train. There we go. We're out of the siding. We're clear of the 40. If I know it was going to be that close, we could have just rode with it. All right, we'll pull on her in just a second. Maybe we get back up to 70. So we're running on a clear. Yeah, we do have a clear. Yeah, she should be stretched out close to it. Oh, we got another reduction to 40. I just see that popped up. We're going in the hole yet again. Again, man. Well, we are a bare table, so we can't complain too much about it. We should have grabbed like a Richmond to Willow Springs train. That would have been super hot. That's all right though. We're on this bear table. This thing will go. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, she sure will. She'll get like a scalded dog. All right. All right, so next sighting is going to be Edwards. It looks like we're going in the hole at Edwards. Edwards is kind of a cool area because it was a track relocation there. It used to go right through the middle of the Air Force Base until they built that, and then it went through the dry lake, right? And then they relocated it to the north when they did the base. We got approach medium, nice, and the other signal is like right ahead of us. Yeah, 1.4 miles. I think this one's going to require a little air, guys. This is one of those where you got to take actions quick. Can't mess around. There we go. Now it's just coming down. Yeah, this is one of those pucker signals. Oh, yeah, it's coming down big time. All right, I think we can let go of the air now. Nice. Yeah, it worked out pretty good. Yeah, they absolutely had to grab air on that one. There was no getting around that. Yeah, there was no getting around that. I'm glad I went ahead and made that decision. If we tried to, that's one of those deals like we're in number 8 running 70. If we'd said, you know what, I just want to use dynamics, let's come all the way out of the throttle from number 8 to 0 and then go into B, whatever, like, man, we would have been up here at this signal by the time we would have got in dynamics good. Yeah, that's totally one of those where you got to grab some air. All right. Grades downhill here, so we're drifting down a little bit. This is going to be Edwards. 8,060 feet. Okay, yeah, we'll be all right. There's our other train, sweet. Man, some good meats, right? That's what I'm talking about, those rolling meats. It's like railroading at its finest, right? It really just is. Yeah, another stack train. Who's this going to be? Chisto. Chicago, what is Stowe? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on that one. It's the Chisto, though. Alright, bar a helper pool there. I don't know what that's about. I guess that's for going up the mountain. All right, hopefully Dynamics is going to do this for us. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you hear him winding up, right? All right, we're in the clear. And he should be in the clear shortly here. He's got all those domestic stacks, right? All right, light. Anytime now, auto would be nice. I'll take it if you give it to us. Sweet, we got it. All right, let's come out, wait a few seconds here. You gotta wait, what, 10 seconds? Something like that. I don't think it's as big a deal nowadays as it was with the older power. All right, let's stretch them out a bit and we'll blast off once again, guys. I was trying to see if I could scope out our next signal. I can't see it. All right, let's go number 2. That'll get her stretched out. Track speed, 15, really? Is it 15 in this siding? No, it's not. It's 40-mile-an-hour siding. Yeah, the map says 40-mile-an-hour siding, but the display is showing 15. I think that's a bug, right? Surely this isn't a 15-mile-an-hour siding. If it is, it's good for 40. It's absolutely good for 40. Oh, I love this stretch. I love this stretch of track through here. I think it's way underrated. I don't think it gets the attention it should. Like, it's one of my favorite stretches, honestly, on the West Coast. All right, let's count it off. All right, we'll see what we got next. We may go a little bit further. This may be a longer video, guys. It's so much fun. Like, we're having so many good meets and stuff. If we get another meet at the next siding, we'll stop. If not, we're going to go with it a little bit. Let's see, the next one's going to be Silt, right? Yeah, Edwards, Silt, Boron, Jim Gray, and Hinckley. Man, I forgot about a bunch of those. A little bit of a downhill here as well, too. Man, I swear it seems like we've gone downhill the whole way since leaving Mojave. Let's see if we scope out that signal. Is it up there? Yes, we got it clear. Nice. These sidings are pretty close together. They're not too far apart. I know some of them are. I want to say, let's see, Boron is 784, Jim Gray is 772. So that, yeah, that was pretty far apart. Edwards to Silt is, let's see, 797 to the 789. Yeah, a little bit. There we go. Right, we're clear. We can open it up. Do some more 70-mile-an-hour running, right? Yeah, I don't think we have any speed restrictions until we start coming into Barstow. So it's 70 all the way to the other side of Hinckley. Alright, we're going through the throttle pretty quick, but it's low amps and she's stretched, so we don't really have anything to worry about. It should be fine. She be alright. Alright, BNSF 4803 got clear. Oh, that's right. They don't call clears. Never mind. They only call less than clear. Call less than clear, right? I think so. right, so Edwards Air Force Base would be back over that way. How cool would that be? See test flights and stuff while you're railroading through here. I'll tell you another fun train to run through here. If you guys haven't tried it, the Trona coal train. Going from like Urimo down to Barstow and then across to Mojave. That's a fun one. I remember running that one back in the day. Another clear, sweet. So it looks like we're going to be going through silts. Yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going with it for a bit and then we'll end it. Man, it's flat as a pancake through here. All right, come on, 70, you can do it. All right, so silt, boron. Yeah, I don't know how far we're going to go. Boron's going to be the big mine over there, right? The big borax yard. Yeah, she may not do 70 on this point two up. That figures the one good stretch we're able to run 70, we're uphill. Now, we've been downhill the whole other way. Yeah, it looks pretty flat the rest of the way, too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with traffic. I'm sure there's more out there somewhere. Looks like we have a little lull in the meets, right? All right, silt's going to be the 789. Boron's going to be the 784. So, yeah, those are pretty close together. All right, got it clear. Both ends of silt. Nice. Once again, the settings that I'm running today, this is pretty much what I run all the time. I don't ever change them up. It's going to be allow slippery rail, allow brake valve failures, cold weather air brake effects, which isn't a thing in the desert, realistic train handling, realistic independent brake, stringline derailments, switch derailments, tip over derailments, everything minus the alerter time. We don't do the alerter time. That's on there somewhere. I don't know where that's at. Realistic alerter time. Yeah, I don't do that. All right, next signal is going to be an approach medium, so we going in the hole one more time, guys. We going in the hole one more time. All right, and I think that's where we're probably going to end it on this one up here too. Feel that bell from that last crossing we had there. Pretty good climb out of here too, 0.65, nice, yeah.
BNSF detector, milepost.
Well, we got to see 70 a couple times.
0.
So yeah, we're going in the hole at Boron. This shit running so fast. Man, we were flying that last signal we had to go in the hole, man. Yeah, we got the hills going to help us a lot on this one. All right, what do we got? Can we spy the signal? Looks like, yeah, we're going in once again. We're going in at Boron.
BNSF detector, milepost 788.0. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 348. Train speed 50. MPH. Ambient temperature 31 degrees. Out.
All right, we're still running uphill, so we use the hill to help slow us down. It looks like it drops down into Boron a little bit there. May need some dynamic going in. Let's see what she does. You guys that are Run 8 fans, let me know in the comments what's your favorite run to make. Yeah, she's still slowed up pretty good. We may just pull on it in there. Oh yeah, it's flat. See, it looked like it was kind of going down, but it's actually just flat. It's where the grade flattened out. Sometimes they can trick you a little bit. All right, I guess this is a diverging approach. Is that what they call it? BNSF 4803 has a diverging approach into a siding Boron. I guess. I don't know. That's just me assuming. All right, well, one more meet, and that's going to be it for us. We'll end it right up here. Time flies by, right? Man, when you're running 70 and you're meeting trains like that and just going in and out of the sidings, it flies by so incredibly quick. This reminds me of a lot of the trip I did on that session way back when with the piggyback train. Like, it was a North Bay something. I can't remember what it was. North Bay, Memphis maybe, or... It wasn't a very big train. I remember that. It was a little rocket as well, too. Yeah, we gotta stop in the siding of Boron. And I don't see any headlights out there anywhere. There, got a shoving platform. Nice. Those things were a pain. They really just were. They're kind of a pain. They were an extra move, right? Like, you had to set it over somewhere to do your switching. It was just something extra to keep up with. It was a pain. It absolutely was. We hardly ever used them. Yeah, well, we had them. We hardly ever used them. Wish that horn was a little bit louder. They gonna be mad blocking their crossing there. You know what? We may grab some arrow on this one. I feel like we need to. There we go. That might be good. Go ahead and knock them off. All right, we're in the clear, so that worked out. We'll let her go and come to a stop, and then we'll pull on it. We'll ease down there. All right, we see any lights? No, there's no lights. No, nothing to be seen. Nowhere in sight. Well, like we're sitting still for a second there. Yeah, okay, we're moving. Yeah, we'll ease up here. We'll stop. We'll watch his last meet, and then we'll call it a day, guys. That'll be it. That looks like a little bit of a grade there coming in. 0.6 up here, so yeah, it must be the top of the grade, just south of the siding. Now, I'm telling you now, guys, run this bear table. If you haven't run a bear table on this stretch, it's a blast. Really just is. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good right here. She not a heavy train, we use independent. Yeah, that should be good right there. All right, well, I guess we'll wait here for a few minutes and see what we got. All right, there she is, popping over the hill. I cut tags off to do some screenshots, so we'll just pull up the dispatcher screen, see what this is. ZALT SPD. Something to San Bernardino. That's kind of weird because I don't know why you'd be going this way, right? Like, that's a Cajon train. Right? Unless I'm thinking something completely different. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that one's coming up here. I could totally be wrong, but either way, here it is. I mean, another intermodal. Hopefully he's going to be running wide open. I bet he is. Bet he is. Hey, we're going to be here for a while too because we got another one. Clovis to something. I don't know what that is behind him. Looks like he's meeting a vehicle train at Jim Gray. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, busy day on the railroad, right? Like a lot of trains running today. Nice, he's moving along pretty good. Oh, nice. He's got some trailer traffic on the bottom, too. You see that light here. That's pretty cool. The UPS traffic. And a DPU. All right, Z-Train looks good. Marker's working. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed. Just something a little different. Just some all out, flat out desert running, right? High speed. All the horses. Anyway, love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the rails next time. Peace.